Vice Chancellor's procession is led in by the Deputy Registrar, Senate Matters, after the Sergeant at Arms. And the procession comprises deans of institutes, directors of institutes and academic programs, the deans of faculties, your deans, the dean of students, the dean of postgraduate studies, the provost of the College of Medical Sciences, other principal officers of the university, and then, of course, the Vice Chancellor. So, the national anthem and then the Uniben anthem. And clap for yourselves. Our very wonderful, dynamic Vice Chancellor, and Chairman, Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities, Professor Lillian university and members of management, the provost, deans and directors, government officials here with us, in particular, the head Matriculation and Convocation, JAM Zonal Office, Benin, parents of the matriculating students, the matriculating students here and others participating via Zoom, invited guests, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the 2022-2023 matriculation ceremony for fresh undergraduates of the University of Benin. I thought you would clap for yourself. May I now invite the registrar of the university, Mr. Ademola Bobola, to commence matriculation proceedings. Put your hands together.
Great university. Great university. Greatest university. Madam Vice Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and privilege at this occasion to present to us the Vice Chancellor of this university, who has been variously described by the PRO of the university, and on the protocol she has established, kindly allow me to abide by that set of protocols. Today is a very great and unique thing in the life of this university and the life of everyone here today, because history is being made. The dreams of many of us are being fulfilled to join this very reputable institution known worldwide as the best of the universe. That's University of Benin. Please let's give us. It is in that light I want to present to us the principal officers of this university, and then we have the provost, the deans, and then the directors of academic units. As students, you are supposed to know all of these ones, and for some of them you may come across them only once in your lifetime in the university, or maybe twice, today and maybe on the day of your graduation. And I pray that the day of your graduation will be blessed. Amen. It is therefore my honor and privilege to present to us the #1 citizen on campus, the #1 vice chancellor in the whole universities in Nigeria. Our own vice chancellor is the chairman committee of all vice chancellors in the whole of Nigerian universities. Not only that, she is also the Vice President, Association of African Universities. Madam Vice Chancellor is somebody who is in the terrain of men. She is leading the pack of women, taking over from us men. So the women among us, this is a source of motivation for all of you. And we know that in a few years to come, Nigeria will be ruled by a woman as the president. Our Vice Chancellor has produced many professors, and she's a member of reputable professional bodies, academic bodies all over the world. So I don't want to bore you down presenting her to you, but it's just my pleasure to ask Madam Vice Chancellor, Professor Lillian Imatian Salami, to just rise for the students. Of course, when you have very capable leaders, you know there are people around such leaders So it is now my pleasure to present to us the Deputy Vice Chancellors. They are all the lady there, very beautiful and very brilliant. The men there, very hardworking, handsome, and very passionate about the university's development. First, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor Mrs. Catherine Okowa. Yes, she is following us via Zoom, so you will still find time to see her more often, possibly more than the Vice Chancellor. And then with the Vice Chancellor too is the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor Ray Osolua. The Deputy Vice Chancellor of Aikewa campus, let it be known to us, this great university of Benin started from somewhere, and that's our Aikewa campus. And so to keep that history on, we have a Deputy Vice Chancellor in place there, and the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Aikewa campus, Professor Luliaminu Ayinde. The next set of principal officers is the bursar of the university. He holds the pulse of the university and he is in charge of all the financial aspects of the university's administration, responsible to the Vice Chancellor for that particular set of assignments. Dr. Victor Imagwe is the bursar of this university. Following the bursar, in this case, is the Provost of the College of Medical Sciences, Professor Wilson Sadon. We have the Deanship of Postgraduate School being held ably by Professor S.A. Aliu. But again, I should have presented this person first. He's number one among you. But he has already become a professor. But he's number one student on campus. If you are asked who is the number one student on campus today, you must know. And that's the Dean Student Affairs, who you are going to be relating with on a daily basis. He's as energetic as any one of us here. But we call him a professor because he's a distinguished professor of economics. Professor A.C. Igodaro, the Dean Student Affairs. Professor E.R. Orezi, Dean Faculty of Agriculture. Representing the Dean Faculty of Arts, for those of us in the arts disciplines, Professor H.O. Okolocha. Thank you for those of us who belong to that faculty. One of my legs is also in that faculty. Let's give a faculty of particularly those of us who are going to study pragmatics and semantics in those areas. The Dean School of Basic Medical Sciences is Professor F.O. Agoreye. Professor F.O. Amorek is the Dean School of Dentistry. This particular dean I'm going to call is always very much of grant, and he hosts the faculty from where the Vice Chancellor comes from. It's a secret you don't know, which I'm going to reveal right now. Professor Kingsley Omorogiwa is the Dean Faculty of Education. Professor E.A. Ogunjo is the Dean Faculty of Engineering. So the engineers, you can't count for your team. I'm surprised. Those of you in engineering, please give the team a very warm round of applause. Representing the Dean Faculty of Environmental Sciences, Dr. Jeff Nwodo. Those of you who have been hesitating to study law, you bombard the vice chancellor and everybody who want to study law. The man you will be seeing all the time, the dean of that faculty, to which you are now proudly going to be admitted today, Professor I.O. Omoroye, the dean faculty of law. The man you can never miss in the park here is in life sciences, the dean of that faculty. He's one of the tallest man you can ever see on this campus, Professor Jerry Orowe. The dean faculty of management sciences is represented today by Professor Emmanuel Eragwe. The Dean School of Medicine is being represented here today by Dr. G.D. Forai. The Dean Faculty of Pharmacy, incidentally the former Dean Student Affairs, Professor Patrick Igbinadua. The Dean Faculty of Physical Sciences, Professor J.B. The Dean Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor D.A. Conway. Well, we have a set of directors and their professors, and please give them very warm the chair of the admission board, who had to oversee everything to get you admitted to this university. She's a very beautiful lady and very brilliant too. Professor Mrs. Eki Ogre, the chair of UAB. Without her, maybe you wouldn't have been offered admission, and with the permission of the Vice Chancellor as well. Of course, we have with us today the Director of National Center for Energy and Environment, Professor Igbinowa here. Professor Aigogo is the Director's Distance Learning Program. Professor Obiagwe is the Director Center for Entrepreneurship Development. Professor Hassan Oehena is the Director Center for Educational Technology. Professor J. Egwale is the Director Center for Maritime Studies. Professor Mrs. Sado is the Director, Institute of Child Health. Professor E.F.O. Enato is the Director of External Linkages and International Affiliations of this university. Dr. Mrs. I.F. Iyamu is the Acting Director, Institute of Health. I would like to belong to that institute. Of course, we have with us the Acting Director of Institute of Public Administration based in Ekewa, Dr. E.O. Onaton, IPAES. Today, the procession of the Vice Chancellor was led and is going to be led out, to be the cover at the end of the whole thing. The Deputy Registrar in charge of Senate Matters, Mrs. C.I. Eigato. This morning we have the privilege of playing host also to the representative of JAM. You know, your letter of admission is from JAM. You took JAM, UTME, OSUTME, and all the rest. Representing the JAM registrar and CEO, today the zonal officer in charge of Edo State, Dr. Joseph Adidi Ekwe. Please give him a round of applause. Because at the time you are also going for your NYC, JAM may be asked to do some clearance for you. Madam Vice Chancellor. my singular honor to invite you to declare matriculation.
Conferred on me by the Governing Council and the Senate of the University of Benin and all other powers enabling me to do so, I declare 2022
commend you for that spirit. The spirit of Uniben is already very much inside of you. I'm sure by the time your period of harvest comes, we are going to have a when you harvest. Yes. But before you do that, you need to pledge your allegiance and loyalty to the authorities of this university. It is in that realm that I want to request that all matriculation students, particularly those of you here who are representatives of all first degree programs from the faculties or schools of agriculture, arts, basic medical sciences, dentistry, distance learning, education, engineering, environmental sciences, law, life sciences, management sciences, medicine, pharmacy, physical sciences, social sciences, and of course, veterinary medicine. All of you to rise to take the matriculation oath. Please be on your feet. And this you must do passionately. And even from the last person on this, I'll be watching. I know those who are following us via Zoom and online platform will also do the same. So please, let's take the matriculation oath. At the appropriate place, you put your name. I want to listen to that name. The matriculation oath. I want to believe we are all set. Are we set? Can I have your confirmation you are set? Okay. On addition to the membership of the University of Benin, Benin City, may I say so after me? I, please mention your name. Solemnly and sincerely promise. And declare. That I will pay due respect. And obedience. To the Vice Chancellor. And officers of the University. And that I will faithfully. Obey all rules and regulations. Which may from time to time. Be issued by them. For his good order. And governance. I shall maintain. Harmony. With my other colleagues. Throughout my stay. In the university. So help me God. and women who have been redeemed and deemed worthy of being admitted as students of the University of Benin. I invite you, man, to admit these students to this university.
In the exercise of the powers conferred on me by the Senate of the University of Benin and all other powers enabling me to do so, and to your signing the matriculation register, I hereby admit you to full membership of the university.
Okay, please, let's give Madam Vice Chancellor a very warm round of applause. You can take your seat. When you are doing we have students, the various arms of the university. So let me start first. Yes, from the Faculty of Agricultural Sciences and Agriculture anyway. We have 2, and you have to come out as fast as possible. We have Aye Bosa Favor and Osage Gift. So, and then quickly, Faculty of Arts, most summer, peace is okay. Come this other. And move very fast, briskly. Idemudia Osasoa, Idemudia. Promptly. Basic Medical Sciences, Ose Faith and Ameti Daniel Chukwuemeka. Ose Faith. Please walk briskly. And then School of Dentistry, Adesuloye Adeboale and Ilogunan Chidinma Arinze. Move very fast once you are called. Education, Ogene Bova Emmanuel and Ovia Gele Juan Oloita. Engineering, Osadolo Deborah and Osegale Leonard. And Divine Chukoka. Ogoza, and the Monite Blessed. Pharmacy, Fuma, Evidence. Sciences, Odogu, Luke, Ikechuku, Ebire, Victory, Ogogo. Social Sciences, Oko Maris, and Osunde Hope. Osunde Hope. Veterinary Medicine, Omorogbe Joshua, and Irene Joseph. That's for veterinary medicine. And of course, for the distance learning, Ogeva Lawrence.
Dear proceedings and directors, and parents present or watching from the different areas of the country and indeed outside the country. On behalf of the management and staff of the University of Benin, I welcome you warmly to this hybrid matriculation of fresh students into the University of Benin for 2022-2023 academic session. A total of 9,264 students have been given provisional admission into our great university for the academic session and are matriculating today. I congratulate all of you for the privilege. This ceremony is an essential university tradition whereby all new students formally pledge their allegiance to the university's authority through their subscription to the matriculation oath. The University of Benin over the years therefore, I urge you to key into this vision and to see your admission as a rare opportunity to aspire to become whatever and whoever you desire to become. This is because the University of Benin is committed to raising focused and responsible young men and women who will add value to the society by their calling. At this point, it is apt to emphasize that obedience to the rules and regulations of the university is mandatory, as the management will not tolerate any form of indiscipline or engagement in vices. You are here to learn. The university has zero tolerance for courtesy, drug abuse, prostitution, examination malpractice, and other immoral activities. Those who indulge in them are promptly shown the way out of the university. The Office of the Dean of Students and the Center for Guidance and Counseling The Vice Chancellor's hotlines are also open 24 hours, to which you can report. Once again, let me welcome the head Matriculation and Convocation of JAM, Mr. Joseph Adidi. Welcome, sir. And so, students, you are expected to return your matriculation gowns latest Monday next week to the respective points at which you collected them. Thank you very much. As we now I now invite once again the registrar, Mr. Ademola Bobola.
Please, let's give ourselves a very warm round of applause. It is being said that when great things are passing by your side, it means you are very great. And great things are passing by our side today. And we want to believe and thank God for the greatness He has conferred on all of us. A lot of persons have dreamt of being students of University of Benin, but they never made it. Incidentally, I happen to be one of them. But thank God at the end of the day, I also made it along with you. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. It is on these notes that I respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor to declare matriculation closed.
Our own dear students, I want to recognize the presence of the immediate past president of the Student Union. And that is
is he still there? No, it's immediate pass. We're not done. So I'll stand up for recognition. And you know why I'm doing this? And so you know why I'm doing this? He's been very responsible. He's been a team player with the students and a bridge builder between management and the students. Thank you for all that you've done for this university. In the exercise of the powers conferred on me by the Governing Council, Senate of the University of Benin, and all other powers enabling me to do so, I declare the 2020-2023 matriculation ceremony closed.
Anthem and the second stanza of the national anthem. Procession leaves the arena. But for Mr. John Osage, many of you, even as the national anthem was being chanted, you were still coming in. Remember, the Vice Chancellor can still withdraw what? Your admission.